Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Spence Taylor. You can find me on Instagram at Spence Taylor. You can visit my website at www.spencetaylor.com. You can also find me on Twitter at Spence Taylor. Everything is at Spence Taylor. And I got an album coming out July 25th. It's called The Rebirth of Spence Taylor, so make sure you check it out. You download it, and the video's coming soon.
The people with money. It has nothing to do with money because it's people who are evil who have no money. So I don't think just money make people evil. People are just evil regardless. People are born evil. It's in their nature.
And I want you to start off the conversation with, now would I fart in public, and then talk.
Okay. 5 picks, 7 8.
Oh, yeah.
These belong to him. You so cool.
Don't forget your shoes.
You so out of order, whatever.
Be careful.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, baby.
See you, Wes. I love you.
All right, love you, baby.
Okay.
Would I fart in public? Yeah, I would.
What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I want you guys to check out this particular video right here because it is very funny. And if you are into the Culture Club, like I really hope that you are, because that is like my baby on my channel right now, then you will be into this Culture Club Confessions video. I think it's really cool, and I like the editing, and I like the spontaneity of it. It's just awesome, so go check it out. And if for whatever reason you have been subscribed to my channel and have yet to watch a full Culture Club video, get into it, please, and thank you. Shout out to everybody that I met this weekend that gave me so much, or showed me so much love for my channel, and shout out to everyone that is really into the Culture Club. And you know, I've been getting the messages and letting me know that you watch. I really do appreciate it. I would love more than anything to see Culture Club reach like 6,000 views or like 9,000 views on a regular. I think it's way worth it. But it's really interesting when you put out things that you consider to have substance, and for whatever reason it doesn't grab an audience. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, whoever, that you sit and gather around YouTube to watch anything on YouTube. Definitely get into these grand discussions that we do have via Culture Club. I really would appreciate it. I am here to talk about Yandy and Mendeecees getting married. And I watched Candy's wedding special, and I didn't watch Nene's wedding special. But these wedding specials are interesting to say the least. But Yandy's and Mendeecees, I actually watched the whole thing. And one of the reasons why I watched was because I actually want them to be a successful married couple. They are like top 3 as far as reality TV stars that I want to see happy and let their marriage and have their marriage flourish and just be successful and positive and all of that. Second to them would be Todd and Candy. And if I had to do a third, who would be my third? If I had to do a third, probably Cynthia and Peter. If I had to do a third. But I just like Yandy's and Mendeecees. I like their camaraderie and how they interact with one another. So maybe that's just me. Maybe, I don't know, do you guys like Yandeecees? Because I do. So I was willing to watch the 2-hour spectacle leading up to the end, which, by the way, it wasn't that emotional in that, but I mean, whatever. They got married, so that's a beautiful thing. So Jocelyn, Yandy, and Candy all get along. Now, I don't know why I would think that Yandy wouldn't get along with Jocelyn or vice versa. Like, I don't know how they interact with each other or why they get along, but I just kind of thought that because Jocelyn painted herself as a crazy nutcase last season, that the girls, or a lot of the girls in this club of their own, culture club of their own, or TV club if you will, didn't really vibe with her. But there were a lot of females, and there are a lot of females that vibe with Jocelyn. So it was cool to watch Candy and Yandy and Jocelyn all converse. And to talk about that lipstick, the lipstick vibrator, I thought that was hot. I don't know what was taking Candy so long to pull it out the bag. Maybe because she thought she was on live TV so she can, I don't know. I just can understand what was going on with that. Ray J was in the building. Renee was in the building. You know, shout out to the ladies and the mob wives. They were there. That was cool. Ray J and Stevie J might be starting a show called The Gentleman's Club. Will you watch that? I most certainly will. I most certainly will. Only if they are gentlemen, though. I don't want it to be like, what was that show that had the that Monique was host of, and the girls came to try to better themselves? What the fuck was the name of that show?
Finishing School.
That's what it was called?
Yes.
So, thank you for that. Finishing School, you sure?
Huh?
You sure it was called Finishing School?
It was like Monique's Finishing School, yeah. I'm positive.
So, you know, maybe it should be something like that, since it's called the Gentleman's Club with the J. Maybe, you know, they'll be gentlemen or teaching people how to be gentlemen. But to be honest, I don't understand how, I can't see how Ray J or Stevie J would be able to teach anybody how to, anybody how to be a gentleman. But I think it would have good ratings. It would sell. People will get into their ratchet TV. Yandy's wedding ring was $30,000 versus Mendeecees' wedding ring or band being $12,000. I don't know. But then she mentions that the flowers for the wedding is $90,000. So it's kind of like, for me, I think checks and balances. Like, okay, flowers, the ring. Or flowers and a house. I'm still trying to figure out how they have all...
It was a spinoff of Flavor of Love, and
Right.
it was called Charm School.
Charm School. I was like, Finishing School doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charm School. But you know, I was looking, not to be all up in their business, but I was like, if they have $150,000 to spend on 3 things for a wedding, why are they in an apartment? Like that, I don't know if that I'm the only one that thought that, but I thought that. It didn't make sense to me. I'm like, $90,000 for one night on some flowers and y'all in somebody's apartment. I just couldn't figure it out. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to be in their business. Maybe she saved up for this dream fairy tale wedding and the apartment and all that it doesn't matter that much to her. I don't know, but college tuition for the kids, she want to have more kids. Like, I don't know, that's where my head was, but that was just way too much motherfucking money for some flowers. And then the ring, the clerk at the ring store, he was looking at them both like they were crazy. $90,000 for some flowers? That doesn't make sense. Yandy wants 2 more kids. Mendeecees says that he doesn't know what his case is going to bring, which is smart, and it's the truth. He doesn't know if he's going to be going to jail anytime soon, in a year, or whatever. But see, that's my thing. I don't know how you can have a case like that and not know what's going on. Like, as far as court dates, okay, fine, you know when you're going back to court and you don't know what the verdict will be, but they make it sound like at any given moment he can go to jail. That doesn't make sense. You can't just wake up one day and then, okay, you're arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with his case or what. I just don't understand how that can be. How you would not know when something's going to come up. It just doesn't make sense to me. But whatever. They don't know when or what day he could go to jail. He could go to jail for the rest of his life or 5 years. They just don't know. But he's out. I don't get it. But he doesn't want to have any more kids because he's like, if he does go to jail, then she's going to have to take care of all of the kids. And mind you, they have, where are they at now? 4 or 5? And she wants 2 more. Okay, Yandy. Marlo and Rashida was there, and I thought that was cool. It was so nice to have these people cross shows, crisscross between shows and come on VH1 for, Yandy. I thought that was really cool. I do have to say, I remember saying that I did not know who Nina was, and when I went on Twitter, I was following Nina, but then I was confused because I still didn't know why I was following her or who she was. But I'm going to have to tell you all this. Nina is by far the best host that I've seen in black television for these reality shows, whether it be award shows, whether it be news, ET on, well, Terrence is pretty cool. But Nina is off the chain, professional, witty. She is definitely doing her thing, and I commend her. Way better than somebody's Tigger and way better than somebody's drunk Stevie J. And Nina needs to take over the spot for the after show because Nina knows how to keep things running. So shout out to Nina. And I need to figure out her Twitter again so I can follow her. Caesar, Young Jock, and Kirk were there. The Creep Squad. Yandy and Judy. Now, I don't know if I missed an episode, didn't see an episode, didn't understand what was going on in an episode, but Yandy and Judy, for whatever reason, was not getting along leading up to this wedding. Now, I saw their spats, but as far as I blocked you on the phone and I did this and why are you coming over here, and I didn't know any of that was going on. And I can't figure out for the life of me, why are all these mother-in-laws having all these problems with the people that their daughter or sons are getting married with? Like, this storyline needs to change because I don't believe that every freaking mother-in-law is freaking fucking bat crazy, There are some mothers out there that are happy for their son or happy for their daughter, and I just don't understand why we haven't seen that yet on any of these shows. K. Michelle gives Yandy a candy. I thought that was cute. K. Michelle looked nice. The hair wasn't that whatever, but she looked nice. Nina asked Judy if her and Yandy are able to get along or if they are getting along leading up to this wedding now that we're here for the wedding. And, Judy was going on and on about, how she feels and all of that, and that she's changed and how she wouldn't trade Yandy for anybody else. Then Nina asks Mama D a question, and we all know Mama D can be a bit long-winded or a lot long-winded. Okay, and I had the privilege of being in Mama D's presence this past weekend at a club. She was drunk off her mind, off her rocker, and she was hosting a twerking competition. And she was twerking with the guys, dry humping them and everything. Mama D was crazy. And so when Mama D started talking and going on and on and on about what Judy needs to do and how their mother-in-laws or whatever the case may be, Nina had got the call in that ear to, okay, we gotta switch, we gotta switch, we gotta switch. So Nina had to out-talk Mama D because Mama D didn't want to stop talking. And the only thing I would have suggested to Nina would have been like, okay, Mama D, thank you so much. Hold on, we need to go now. And then, try to close it off, but Nina didn't care. She was out talking Mama D, and Mama D was still talking. And then Mama D and Judy was crossing Nina, and Nina was still going to commercial break. I thought that was very good of her to be able to do that during live TV, not flinch, not, bat a lash. She held her own. So, once again, congrats to Nina. Stevie J was too live and too drunk. Tigger and Stevie J need lessons from Nina. These are my notes I'm reading to y'all. Now, we get to the flower arrangements. The orchids were $24,000. And then she had an orchid roses and hydrangea, however you pronounce it. And they were $800 each. And I'm like, for fucking flowers. Yandy got Mendeecees a $45,000 watch for a gift. Mimi wasn't at the wedding, which was interesting. I wonder if she's liked by any of the other ladies for her not to go. Arian went though, and Arian was looking stunning. Yandy I thought the conversation between Yandy and Mendeecees about having second thoughts about the wedding was cool. It was realistic. She said the same shit that I had said in the beginning of this video. Y'all spending all this motherfucking money and then y'all not investing into the future. $90,000 for flowers for one night. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Mama Jones was invited to the wedding. She goes to the wedding, even though Yandy and Jim Jones don't get along. Mama Jones still considers Yandy to be, you know, a daughter to her. So that, I thought that was cool. The wedding starts. K. Michelle did pretty. She was all right. I wish that Layla James would have sang the song. Yeah, Layla would have did the song better, I think. When Yandy walks down the aisle with her father, because you know her father doesn't have, he has the prosthetic leg. I thought that was a touching moment. You can see that Mendeecees was about to cry, but he didn't. He held his own. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why Mendeecees only had like 7 words to say for his vows, but Yandy had like 50 words to say for hers. I don't know. Mendeecees was like, "I love you. You are my life. Kisses." I'm like, huh? Yandy is reading the Hallmark cards all the way down from the start to the end. I'm like, okay, Yandy was prepared. Mendeecees wasn't. But maybe Mendeecees was, you know, nervous or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But VH1 needs to stop doing live TV. They need to stop doing live TV because they can't get it together. There was so many times that Tigger was saying, "Okay, Nina, back to you." Stevie J was saying, "Okay, Nina, back to you," and we was going to commercial break. I'm like, what's going on? Can y'all not get this live session together? Can y'all get it together? I don't know. I thought the ceremony was cute. I thought the vows were cute. I thought her dress, her bling princess dress, was cute. She looked good. I wish the hair would have did more. I don't know. The hair should have done more for me. I don't know. It was all right though. But all in all, I thought it was cute. It really was. We got to see, you know, Yandeecees finally walk down the motherfucking aisle. I'm really looking forward to the Stevie J and Ray J show, to be quite honest. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how Mimi reacts to Margot. Wouldn't that be also hot if they took multiple ladies like from all of these shows and put them all in one house? Or not even all in one house, but created their own show. Like if Marlo from Real Housewives of Atlanta was in a show with Carly Red and then Ariane, and you know, all the girls cross genres, and then Moniece. When Moniece and Rich are in love and they kissing, really? Miss Nikki Baby was there. I thought that was hot. Where was Fizz? His fine ass. We didn't see Fizz. I don't know, or Marion. But Tara and Peter Pistol was called celebrities. I don't know. Y'all be the judge. I'm not the judge. I'm Wesley from AK Nation TV, the network. Let me know what you guys thought about the Yandeecees wedding special. Deuces.